Hello everyone, Keza here, coming to you today with a video on the 5th anniversary for Ultima Online Renaissance. For this there was a number of events, 4 actually, that were all scavenger hunts, and basically that's just the admin of the shard, who is known in-game as Chris and online as Telemon. He will hide in a location somewhere in the world. And the world is a very big place in this game, so pretty hard to find him. Some people have definitely got it figured out, Gideon, but for the rest of us it was actually pretty hard to find him in most locations. The format for this year's, which apparently might change for next year, the format he used was, announce the clues for where he might be in the world on IRC, which, if you don't know, it's a very useful communication tool for this game. You can find the link to it on the main web page, and whether you want to use the main client that is just in the web browser, or if you want to use something like HIRC or some other program, there's a lot of things that run IRC that you can use it through. Anyways, so once you have IRC running, you can get access to that and see the clues listed and try to go find him. Like, you see me almost aimlessly running about trying to find him based on a clue, and I ended up not even being in the right town. He wasn't even in Moonglow, he was in some other town here. But I'm just frantically running through Moonglow looking for Chris, and if I was able to find him I would say his name and get awarded points. And what do those points do? If you stack up well, even 1 point or more, you get priority at picking from a prize room at the end. But before we get to the prize room, I'm just going to show some highlights of the event. I actually got very close to getting in the top 3 to finding Chris a few times. First time I actually got in the top 10 at Papua, and then the next time I would have been in the top 3 at the pool room below Aklo, but I didn't know if he was actually there or if he was below or what was going on, but I messed up. Anyways, at the end of each scavenger hunt, Chris would have a event, well, it's like a final clue, the 12th round, where everyone could take part, and on one of them it was the hedge maze, which I did terrible at. I took like every wrong entrance, and I don't know, it took me like 15 minutes to do the whole thing, but it was fun. Everyone who participated in the hedge maze got a trophy for it, but only some of the first, I don't know how many, got points for it. On the 12th round of the final scavenger hunt, we did an invisible maze, and man, that thing was torture to me. Mostly because I wasn't using pathfinding. Apparently, I started using it about halfway through and it was a lot easier. I guess everyone else knew ahead of time pathfinding was the way to go, which would have helped me because I was actually one of the first people to get into the maze area, just one of the last to finish. Anyways, got no points on that one, but it was still fun to just see that. I'd never done it before. On to the prize room though. Players who went first were obviously the ones with the most points, and they got first priority picks, and then of course down from there, I being in the last 10 because I did terrible at all the events, but I still got a prize, and there were some left over as well. I mean, there was over 100 prizes there, and I think they gave out about 75 of them. But I'm just skipping through, and you can see how the prizes just kind of slowly disappear here. But a big shout out to the staff, Chris and Treasureman, or I don't know, Telemon or Chris, whichever one he wishes to be called. They put a lot of legwork into making this event happen, and also put in a lot of time in just being physically here for like handing out these prizes individually and putting on all the scavenger hunts, so thanks to them. That was the 5th anniversary scavenger hunt and prize room events. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. I had a lot of fun doing it, and as always, thanks for watching. Later.